Hi everyone, long time no see. Thank you to everybody who's been sending me messages asking for more YouTube videos. I genuinely did not know that you guys cared that much, so that's a little bit surreal. I know I haven't really uploaded to YouTube for a while, and I think in that time a lot of people have found my channel, so welcome if you're new. And hello to any returning subscribers. It's nice to see you again. I wish I had like a good explanation as to why I've been gone. I think I do. I think I have good multiple explanations as to why I've sort of been MIA. As of late, if you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you know that I'm still active there. In all honesty, I've been really busy lately. I am job hunting, I am apartment hunting, I am packing for, moving into a better building. My building right now is really bad. And just sort of mental and also physical issues related to my fibromyalgia. So I'm sort of just doing everything in my power right now to take care of myself. And some days I do get very discouraged, honestly. But I just wanted to make sort of an update video letting you guys know what has happened in my life. And I do want to start creating videos more frequently. That is a huge goal of mine. I'm trying to push myself to do that. I'd say right now my physical health is definitely more of an issue than my mental health is. My apartment is very small. Humphrey is going to use the litter box. If you hear him kicking the sand around, you probably do. I might need to stop filming for a second if he can't behave. But I'm sort of just trying my best right now, and I just want you guys to know that. It's not always easy for me. I think you guys are pretty well aware of that. But right now I'm sort of just focused on finding a job and looking at a better apartment to live in, somewhere still in Philly. I like it here, somewhere like South Philly-ish. Looking at a few different neighborhoods, a lot of back and forth with real estate agents on Zillow. So it's a whole thing right now, but I'm just trying to get myself in a better place. And I'm really sorry that I wasn't really able to upload videos more. I'm supposed to move by early March, and so after that, after I get settled in my new place, I should be filming more frequently. I know as soon as I get like a job, it's gonna be a little harder. I am doing work in the meantime though. I'm sort of just doing people's hair, kind of just on the down low, whatever. And I am making good money off of that, so please don't worry about money with me. I'm okay right now. So I've sort of just been doing that and doing okay for myself. I'd like to do some creative stuff. I wanted to do another boudoir shoot in sometime this month. I'm recording this January 2022. And I don't think that's gonna happen until after I move. And you know what? That's okay. I'm trying not to let that upset me. Because I always have time to do photo shoots, I have to do what is most important right now. As much as I want to make videos and do shoots and do creative things, right now, finding a more reliable job and a more reliable source of income, as well as just being in a better building. Like my building right now is really not good. I've had so much theft in my building. A huge part of me not uploading to YouTube sooner was I didn't want to just record them on my iPhone because I thought, it's not gonna look very good, will it? I don't want to put out half-assed videos, do I? So I finally had the money for a new camera because my other one finally stopped working. She was very old, rest in peace. Rest in peace to my old camcorder. I think it was a Canon maybe, but Rest in peace to her. She just, I don't know why I'm referring to it as a she. I always refer to inanimate objects with pronouns. It's a very strange thing about me. But I could only use it if I physically held the battery pack in, and I tried taping it, and I tried to buy a new one, and nothing was working. So I had to get a new camera, and as I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of theft in my building, and when I got my new camera in the box from Best Buy, somebody stole it. And I contacted the property and I said, hey, can you please check the cameras? Like, I can't find this anywhere. I'm pretty sure I've had another thing stolen from me. This is just money down the drain. I'm so stressed out. And they checked the security cameras and they said, yeah, we saw somebody stealing the Best Buy box. So I was like, okay, cool, great. They haven't been able to identify the person. So, I don't know, maybe they're vlogging in their room right now, like, hey besties, welcome back to my channel. But they're using my stolen camera that I put my hard-earned money towards. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. No, it really genuinely upset me for a while. I think I cried for like 2 hours over that. While my mom was visiting me, so it was a little bit embarrassing, but I was upset by that, understandably, because it's like, cameras are not cheap, you guys, and my mom very kindly for Christmas got me the one that I'm using currently, so thank you, Mom, I love you. If you're watching this, I love you. You know I love you anyways, but that was extremely kind of her. That was extremely, what's the word I'm looking for, generous of her to do that, because for a while I thought, oh, I just have to save up the money myself again. That's fantastic, you know, like, so I'm okay now. Kind of struggling right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I'd rather be transparent with you guys than lie and say that everything's been dandy and great, because realistically it hasn't, and I'm thankful for the things that are going well in my life. My boyfriend, my friends, my family, all of that is pretty good right now, so I'm just thankful for that. And I'm thankful that I've gotten so many, you know, DMs on Instagram and comments on TikTok of people just asking like, hey Mamie, I really like your channel, when you're gonna make a new YouTube video? And like, it's just crazy to me because I still have the brain of somebody who was like heavily bullied and picked on all the time growing up, from the time I was really little. Some of my earliest memories in school are being bullied, I shit you not. So it almost feels fake, or like people are playing a prank on me when they say that. Like, I get imposter syndrome in a weird way, because I'm like, people can't actually genuinely enjoy my content. People can't think I'm cool. People can't actually like see me as like a good role model that's bogus, that's made up, that's stupid, nobody actually likes you. I have trouble with self-esteem, you know, but I've done quite a few things. I actually got my first tattoo. It is a portrait of my favorite artist of all time, who's Robert Mapplethorpe, who has been dead for quite a while, but I hope wherever he is, he sees my sick-ass tattoo and thinks, yeah, that guy did a good job on the tattoo. So I'll try to put in a picture somewhere over here of my tattoo. I went to Seven Swords Tattoo here in Philadelphia. My face is getting out of focus. Okay, good. Christian Lasone, I hope I'm saying his surname correctly. He did a fantastic job. Definitely check out his page if you're in Philly or the surrounding area. The whole shop was really cool, honestly. And I'm really glad that I had such a good, positive experience for my first ever tattoo. I'd wanted a tattoo for a while, but with the pandemic and all, and me moving here in fall of 2020, and I was in school for a while, and I'm a little conflicted right now because I'm like, do I actually want to work at a salon? Do I actually want to be a hairdresser and a makeup artist? Like, I love doing it, but is it more of a hobby? And then part of me is like, I should go to mortuary school. And then part of me is like, no. And then part of me is like, yes. And then part of me is like, what if I did YouTube full time? And then part of me is like, no, because you will be eating the 75-cent Progresso soup every day for the rest of your life, which I'm currently doing. So I would be used to it. I would be used to not having food because I already don't, you know. So Oh my god, my tooth fell out, my fang. Oops. But I feel pretty good. I was actually gonna do a photo shoot earlier, and then the guy was like, yeah, I'm actually leaving Philly now to go home. And he was like, oh, you could have just told me you didn't feel well. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm chronically ill, so I never really feel good, you know, but, you know, when I told you I was doing my makeup, I genuinely was doing my makeup, and I didn't move as fast as I should have this morning, so apologies to him if he's watching this. I'm very sorry. He was already in, I don't feel horrible, though, because he was already in the city doing headshots for somebody, not, like, maybe 3 hours before we canceled, so he was kind of just hanging out in the city, so I don't feel awful about that, but sometimes, you know, as somebody with a chronic illness, you do genuinely feel like a liability or like a burden. And that's probably one of the worst feelings as a human being, is to feel like a burden. That's something I don't wish upon anybody. It's, I think, genuinely one of the worst human emotions. But I feel better than I did this time last January, as a lot of you probably know. If you follow me on social media, you definitely hear me talk about this. My Uncle Charles did pass in December of 2020 from COVID-related complications. I'm sorry, Ichabod is like using the Friskies can as a hockey puck. My 2 rescue cats are crazy, 2 boys. It's insane. It's like having 2 little boy toddlers. It's overwhelming at times, but I love them very much. And I'm glad I rescued them, but that was really hard for me. And a year ago, this time, the grief was still very fresh for me. And it hurt a lot. It genuinely really hurt. Oh my goodness, you can see my little stuffed gremlin in the corner. Isn't he fantastic? I got him on Depop for like $40. I know he doesn't look that huge right here, but he's like at least like 3 feet tall. I'm 5'4", so I'm not very tall, but it's a very large plushie, even if you are tall. He's a big gizmo. He's a big boy. But as a lot of you know, last year I was grieving my uncle who died in December of the following year, or the previous year rather. And then my cat, who I had for a while, Mr. Jinx, passed. Rest in peace to him. I actually packed his ashes the other day when I was packing my bedroom belongings in a, you know, big UPS store box for when I eventually move, and that was kind of emotional for me, but I made sure to wrap him up really tight and well so that he travels safely onto our new home. Kind of tearing up thinking about that, but yeah, I've been okay, but I think last year was just a lot of grief. Also, my great-grandmother died in the spring of last year, and I mean, she was 98 years old. Rest in peace to her, of course, but she was 98. There had been so many times where we, you know, knew it was coming, and then she passed peacefully in her sleep, you know, so last year I was just kind of very overwhelmed by grief. I mean, my great-grandmother and Mr. Jinx died within, like, a few weeks of each other, I think. Maybe not even like 3 full weeks. It was quite close, so it was really hard. And I think for a lot of last year, I wasn't processing my grief in healthy ways because, I'm sorry, this video has just become so emotional and deep. I wasn't processing it in healthy ways. You know, I was not coping in healthy ways. And looking back, it's quite scary, but I'm just thankful that I can cope in healthier ways now, and I'm, you know, not putting my health and safety at risk, because grief is a very scary thing, and I'm thankful that I'm okay. And I just, again, you know, want to say thank you very much to everybody who watches my videos and, you know, comments on stuff that I post and just supports me and sends me kind messages. It genuinely does mean a lot to me, and I know a lot of content creators say, oh, it means the world to me. No, it really does mean the world to me. It really warms my heart. I'm sorry if it's Ichabod jumping on one of the boxes I have in my living room, one of the moving boxes. He's new. You guys haven't really met him. I don't think I've shown him on my YouTube, but we got Humphrey and we got Ichabod, his big brother. So here's Ichabod. His name was Norman, but as a lot of you guys know, my friend Casey has a cat named Norman. Her Sphinx cat. He's a kitten, actually. Anyways, here's Ichabod. He was named Norman by the people who found him, and then I had to rename him because we can't have two Norms. That's too confusing. But he's a very handsome boy. Trying to get it to focus on him. Ichabod. He has such a big nose. He's very handsome. I call him my big orange a lot because he is exactly that. He's just big orange, big friend, big friendly baby. He's a good influence on Humphrey. Humphrey's behaving more. Part of that is on him, part of that is on me as, you know, his owner, trying to get him to behave. I used to work at a shelter, so I'm pretty good with animal behavior. But I'm proud of him. I'm proud of Ichabod. I was originally fostering him in August, and then I decided to keep him, and was fostering him from the same place that I adopted Humphrey, the same organization here in the city, and they were like, yep, we'll give you him for half off, thank you. And I was like, oh no, thank you. And I'm really glad I got him. I'm really glad he came into my life. It's kind of funny because my mom was saying like, oh, I think like Uncle Charles sent you an orange cat. And I was like, what? And I don't know if I necessarily believe in that, but the universe is a very strange thing and life is a very strange thing. And my Uncle Charles had a lot of cats, and 3 of his cats were orange tabbies, and Ichabod's like a buff tabby, which is funny because he looks muscular, so the name is funny, but Ichabod's like a light orange. But my uncle, he had many cats, but 3 of them were tabbies. And so my mom said, I bet Charles like somehow sent you an orange cat. And I was like, oh haha, that's funny. And you know, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. The universe is a very strange thing. Coincidence, fate, everything is very strange. Nothing makes sense, you know, that's part of life. But I like to think that he sent me Ichabod as like a, hey, you're gonna be okay type of thing. But I might be visiting Georgia next month, so you can expect some vlogging there. I don't know how long I'll be there, probably just a few days. Like I said, I'm really on it with job searches, and I still have to pack more things. I feel like most of my things are clothes and shoes. Like I don't really have many things in the living room, but thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. I will try not to go MIA for so long again. Oh my god, excuse me. I'm like having indigestion. I'm so sorry. I should cut that out. Oh my goodness. Pretend you didn't hear that. So I'll try to upload more frequently, and I'll try to take it more seriously because I guess I just wasn't aware that people actually watch my videos and like my content, and just the idea that me posting a silly little video can like make somebody's day better, that's really hard for my little pea brain to comprehend, but that's fantastic. So I will see you guys next time. I'm in the thrift store dress. I'm sorry my tatas, my bahangas are out. I am fully clothed though. I have my little sweater on that I actually took from my mom because after she lost weight, she didn't want it. And it's quite oversized on me, but you know what? It's very cozy and it reminds me of my mom. And it's black, so it matches everything I own. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for checking in on me, and thank you for just being so loving and supportive. It really means the world to me. I hate being that YouTuber, but before I go, I do have a Patreon that is only $4 a month. I'm not trying to push it. It's completely optional. If you want to join it, go ahead. It's $4 a month, like I mentioned previously, and I will just be posting behind the scenes of photo shoots and videos, and you know, anything earned from Patreon will help me make YouTube videos and be able to, you know, bring photo shoots and creative ideas to life, just because that is very hard to do on your own. And like I said, it is completely optional. If you'd like to do it, go ahead. If you don't have the money, I completely understand that. But it's just an optional fun thing. If you're interested in it, go ahead. If you don't want to, or if you don't have the money, no hard feelings. But I just wanted to say thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon, hopefully. Bye. Love you. See you next time. Bye.